Hey everyone. So today I'm talking about let go, and I believe that this chapter is something that needs to be repeated often. I feel like every single day I have to let go of something, and there's always something that we need to allow to fall in order for what's meant to come in, enter our lives. And what better time to talk about it than in the fall because the trees are letting go of their leaves in order to rest for the winter, to prepare for spring when they get their new buds and fruit, and the cycle continues. So just like a tree, we continually need to let go of things that no longer serve us. And I know that holding on feels amazing and intoxicating because we love to control, and control makes us believe that we have this sense of knowing where things are going when really we don't. And I want you to take a moment and think about a time where you held on so tightly, where you wanted something so badly, you tried to force, you put all your energy into something and it just didn't happen. So try and recall a time where that was your story. And then I want you to think about what actually happened once you let go. So what entered your life after you decided, okay, this isn't working, I give up, whatever's supposed to happen is going to happen. What happened? Now, a lot of the times, whatever happens when we let go is usually better than what we are trying to make happen. So, I wanted to share in this chapter some questions you can ask yourself when it comes to letting go. When you're feeling that resistance, when you're feeling that frustration, when you're feeling that need to control because you want something so badly and it's not happening, sometimes you just have to stop and ask yourself a few questions. So if you're following along in the book, this is on page 117, and some of the questions are, what isn't working? This is a very important question because sometimes there are parts of a process that are working, and other times, parts of the process are not working. So we have to let go of the things that aren't working in order for something new to come in. So what isn't working? And the next question is there something that I can change to make it work? So if there's something that's not working in your life and you're working on a process and you really want it to happen, then ask yourself, okay, this isn't working. Is there something else I can do to make this work? Maybe there's another process. Maybe there's a new conversation that needs to be had. So maybe there is something that you can do to change what isn't working. And then the third question is, if I let go and move on from this, what are my next actions? So sometimes we just need to let go and release and not act. Sometimes we need to let go and move forward. So for instance, in business, you know, several times I have launched programs and they have flopped. And my choice was, do I wallow in this misery and get upset that nobody bought this program? Or do I fail forward quickly? Do I get back up? Do I try another thing? Do I, call people that have asked me to coach them? Maybe they don't want to be in the program. So it's just like failing forward. Or for instance, when my first book proposal got delayed and noed and nobody wanted to talk to me about it, and then one person said, yes, I want to see your first 500 words, and I sent it and then they never got back to me. At that point I just decided, don't even try it anymore. And so when I let go of trying to get published, there was room for me to do writing on my blog, which is how my publisher found me. So sometimes we just need to release. Sometimes we need to act. So ask yourself, if I let go and move on from this, what are my next actions? And then finally, what do I want to be working towards? So a lot of times we are trying to make something happen and it doesn't actually even serve our unique purpose on this planet. So sometimes we're just trying to make something happen because we started it, we want to control it, or for instance, a relationship. Sometimes we just want the relationship to work and we want that person to do what we want them to do, and they're not going to. They're never going to be the person that we need them to be. And so sometimes you have to ask yourself, okay, what is my relationship vision? What am I trying to actually go towards? Is this person part of this? Does this person fit this image that I have for myself in relationship? And if they don't, let it go. And I know that's easier said than done. I have let go of a few relationships in my life, and I know heartbreak. I understand how hard it is, but I also know how rewarding it is, because in the end, you do find the person you're supposed to be with. In the end, it's better. Sometimes being alone is better than being in a horrible relationship. Same can go with jobs. Sometimes working on your own thing or just changing a job is better than working for a job that's paying you a bunch of money but making you miserable. So you have to ask yourself these 4 questions. And then when you come to the answer, and if there's nothing you can do, if you've got to just stop acting, and if you just have to let it go, then you have to allow the universe to bring what's meant into your life. So when we have periods of nothingness, when we have periods of, like, right after letting go, there's a period of release. And in that moment, take a deep breath and ask yourself, what do I want to fill this space? And sometimes the answer is not going to come to you right away. Sometimes you need some time to sit with that, and that's okay. Sometimes you just need to meditate on it and let the answer come to you. When we release something that's no longer meant in our life, like a job, a relationship, or a project, we then have that mental space to allow our intuition to speak to us. Now, there is an exercise you can do if you're really, really wanting to hold on to something and it's just, you cannot let go. I want you to take all that energy that you have for that thing and hold it into your hands, like, so tight. Feel your entire body tense. Hold on to it, hold on to it, hold on to it. And then take a deep breath and release. There's nothing in your hands. It's meant to be let go of. And the release feels so good. So I want to close this video with the quote I chose, and it's from the Tao Te Ching, and it says, "When I let go of what I am, I become what I might be. When I let go of what I have, I receive what I need." That's so beautiful. I love that, because when you let go, what's meant to be comes into your life. You have to just trust that, because if there's resistance, if there is stress, it's probably not meant to be forced. So let go and allow what's supposed to come into your life enter. I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. The next time I have a video, I think it's tomorrow, I'm going to talk about meditation. So a beautiful way to help you let go. If you have any questions, let me know. And then today, if you feel like sharing, I want you to comment something that you have let go of and what entered your life after you let go of it. So celebrate the fact that you were able to let go. And if you're having a hard time and need support on letting go of something, comment or send me an email, and I'd love to help you with that. Have a beautiful day, and I'll be talking to you soon.